Hi everybody, welcome to The Scott Show. We are making it happen here on thescottshow.com. We got lots of really cool things coming up, but today we are talking about the NCAA lower divisions. It is one of my favorite shows of the week. It's the NCAA lower division show here on Friday on thescottshow.com. So check us out at patreon.com/scottshow. You can check us out on SoundCloud. We're on YouTube. We're all over the place. YouTube, you can find us at tinyurl.com/The Scott Show. So what we do here on the NCAA lower division show is just that. Talk about the lower divisions of all the football rankings that we have. So we have Division 3, we have Division 2, and we have the Football Championship Series, which is one below all the bowl teams and whatever. And we like this because it's fun. It brings a lot to colleges. I want to thank the good people at Mary Hardin Baylor who gave us a lot of love. So I'm sending the love right back to you guys. I make sure I tag the number one team in the nation, Division 3, Mary Hardin Baylor. I kind of gave that away early, but whatever. I'm going to do it anyway. So I have to send them some love, and also same thing, Division 3, University of Wisconsin, Whitewater. Lots of love to you too. So we are going to go right to the main event of the evening, and that is the rankings. I am wanting to make a little statement after the rankings, just because there was something that came out the other day that kind of irritated me, and I'm going to get to it. So I'll let you know here in a minute. Mary Hardin Baylor, number 1, by the way, on Division 3, and I gave that away early because why not? Really, I mean, it's all good. So here we go. We got Division 3. We're going to go right down to others receiving votes, so we send out our love to everyone. That's what we do here on thescottshow.com. Wisconsin Eau Claire got 4 votes in the others receiving votes. Martin Luther got 9. Wisconsin La Crosse got 14. Of course, I'm in Duluth, Minnesota, so of course I'm going to give some extra to the wonderful teams around here. Wittenberg got 12. Hendricks got 20. They are looking up. Hendricks is. Mount St. Joseph got 15. Reason I give them a lot of love is for Lauren Hill, and I think she was just great. So there you go. So Mount St. Joseph, you get mentioned twice on this show. How cool is that? The other teams will too, but mainly I got to give you some love. Big time loss this week. Hardin Simmons drops to 20 from 6. So that seems to be the lowest drop of the entire deal. And the big game for Mary Hardin Baylor and Simmons is on the 26th. It is in Belton. I wish I could be there live, but I can't. But that would be a hell of a game to go to. So another loss, another down that we got to say is North Central Illinois. They are down to number 12 from number 5. So we got a little bit of a change up in the top 10. Let's get to that right now. Number 10, Ithaca, New York, 4-0 on the season. Bethel, Minnesota, 4-0 on the season. Number 8, Wesley, 4-0 on the season. All these teams are 4-0 with the exception of number 7, Barry, which is 5-0, and then number 5, which is 5-0 too. Number 6 is Wheaton. Wheaton is also 4-0. Number 6 on the season, jumps up from number 9. Big time shout out to those guys. Muhlenberg, number 5 in the nation, 5-0. Jumps up 2 spots to number 7. Number 4, staying at number 4, St. John's, 4-0. They got a big game against St. Thomas coming up here. Then Wisconsin Whitewater, the Warhawks. Big time shout out to the Warhawks. At number 3, 4-0 on the season. Mount Union, number 2, 8 first place votes. And the number 1 team in the nation in Division 3, Mary Hardin Baylor, as I kind of gave that away. Now, statement I have to say about Mary Hardin-Baylor is they had to give up their one of their championships. They beat Oshkosh in 2016 due to, I think, what is a stupid call by the NCAA. I think that taking away championships and stuff like that from a team, I mean, Division 3, 2, 1, blast off, doesn't matter. It was stupid. Mary Hardin-Baylor, you'll always be the champ in 2016 to me. So I just want to send out my love and support to the Crusaders, and good luck in your future. And the idea that, hey, it's going to be a hell of a playoff season coming up here. We got some amazing teams, and it's just only going to get better. So now we're going to go to Division 2. Division 2 has not changed too much in the top 10. However, there's a few things that I got to kind of cover here. Saginaw Valley State got 1 vote, and the other receiving votes. Western New Mexico got 2. West Texas A&M got 8. Angelo State got 44. That means they did drop out of the top 25. Also, West Alabama dropped out of the top 25. You might not see them when it comes right down to it. The biggest loss to me, personally, is number 12, Minnesota Duluth, dropped to number 23 this week after getting shellacked, which I had to use that word, shellacked, by Mankato. Also, Commerce is up 1 to 20. Got to give them a shout out. Grand Valley State lost 10 spots. They are down from 9 to 19. Trying to see if anybody else jumped way heavy, but not really. So, we're going to have a new number 9. Okay, so let's get to the top 10 here at Division 2. Indianapolis at number 10. Cool. Indianapolis, great team. 5-0 on the season. All these teams are 5-0. Every single one of them. Which is weird. The top 10, all 5-0. Number 9, Slippery Rock, 5-0. As I said, everybody is. Number 9, Slippery Rock. Number 8, Lenzler Rhine. And the rest of it is all the same as it was. Number 7, Northwest Missouri State. Number 5, Ouachita Baptist. Tied with Notre Dame, Ohio. So I didn't say there was a 6 there. You got Ouachita and Notre Dame tied at 5. Number 4, Tarleton State. Love Tarleton State. Shout out to Tarleton State. They're a great team. Number 3, Minnesota State Mankato. Killed UMD the other day. Number 2, Ferris State. Also getting 1 vote. Tarleton State got 1 vote as well. And your number 1 team, I think since the beginning of this poll started, your number 1 team in the nation, Valcosta State, 30 points. To them for first place votes, 797 altogether. So go figure, hey folks, they are your number 1 team in the nation. Now we go to the championship series, and let's see where we're at here. I actually did not look too much into this, but I'm going to give you guys some shout-outs anyway. New Hampshire got 3 votes in the others receiving votes. Campbell got 2. Eastern Washington got 5. That means they are not in the top 25 as they were 21 last week. North Dakota, the Fighting Hawks. They were the Fighting Sioux, but now they're the Fighting Hawks. Others receiving votes, they got 50 of them. Sacramento State got 42. So sometimes I just don't do it in order. Davis, California Davis at 2-4 on the season, and Maine at 2-3 on the season. I believe the only 2 teams with losing records in the top 25. That is kind of impressive. All right, we go to our top 10. Moving up 3 spots to number 10, Northern Iowa. And then number 9, Townsend. Moving up 1 spot after their horrendous defeat to powerhouse of the Bowl Championship Series, Florida. They move up to number 9. Number 8, Montana, having a great season. Just shout out to Montana, the Grizzlies. They're doing just awesome. Villanova and number 7, 6-0 on the season. Go Villanova. I believe they're the Wildcats. Montana State and number 6, 5-1 on the season, jumps one spot to number 7. The reason why they jumped one spot to number 7 is because Illinois State dropped to 13. So that's kind of a big loss for them. I think Illinois State played our number 1 team, which we'll get to in a bit. Weber State at number 5. Kansas State at number 4. South Dakota State at number 3. Go Jackrabbits. James Madison at number 2. And the number 1 team in the nation for the ungodly amount of time they've been number 1 in the nation, the North Dakota State Bison. And they're going to be hard to beat, folks, but I can't wait to see that North Dakota versus North Dakota State, South Dakota State. Jackrabbits versus Bison. I cannot wait to see that match. I think it'll be fun. I think we're going to have it twice. I think we're going to have it in the playoffs, so I'm excited to see that. South Dakota State's only loss comes to the University of Minnesota Golden Gophers, which are still undefeated and have not cracked the top 25 yet. So it just is what it is. All right, so folks, I'm going to head out here on this show. I do love covering the lower division show. Always one of my favorites, and we will see you guys here very soon on the ScottShow.com. I'm excited. Be excited. Football is happening. There's lots of good stuff coming up. So there you go. You guys have fun, and we'll catch you here real soon. ScottShow.com.